Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Takes out a one-stop. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
Play action now. Daniels into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Play action now with Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vet, Tressway. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Williams to throw on first. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
The Bears first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams on first down. Finds the in route complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going to run again with Swift. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Williams with the sneak. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Working from the gun, Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Able to find Ertz. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing now, Daniels. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second try. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying grounded with Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Pass brought in by Burden. Jukes one defender, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Bears.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Short pass brought in. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams set to pass. Komet's got it, left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And the shotgun to give to Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears get 6 more on their early advantage. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Santos now for the extra point.
The
point after splits the uprights. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
14. Commanders 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. Daniels setting up the play action. All the left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
Running out of the pistol, Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. Now here he goes. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That's another Washington.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They're set up at the 35 now. Run now with Krosky Merritt. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Short side option here. He's running left. Good running here. He's across the 15.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Washington 1st.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. 1st down from the red zone. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
Commanders 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First and 10 now from the 30. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Broke through the tackle. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running with Swift out of the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third and a lone yard coming up. He's going to keep this one. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He can run it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
quickly out of line, Daniels. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Washington Commanders. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Another try following the sack. Looking right, and he finds him. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It's a gain of 20.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play action now. Daniels. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find the home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
He was defended by two.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Daniels now. Brings in the lob pass. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
First and 10.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
A run. It's Krosky Merritt. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 17, Bears 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st down. Here's Swift. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
The 28-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now an inside handoff to Swift. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
2 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
He's going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll run now with Swift. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Chicago.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. Slot receiver headed left. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Daniels going to keep it. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He finds Brown right side. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To throw, Daniels. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders with a chance to break this tie. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Now Daniels to throw. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commanders field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Gay's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now with how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game, it's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You know, you always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today, so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 24, Bears 17.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Diving right side, got it! Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Williams on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has a man. It's Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Daniels back to throw. He'll try and run this. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the...
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. To throw is Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Has it downfield near the boundary. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Williams to throw on 1st. Connects downfield on target to Burton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Chicago.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Running behind center with Swift. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Daniels now on first down. He gets it right back to McLaurin. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away, so he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Nice comes. He's got Brown. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Here's Prosky Merritt. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
2nd and 8. Gets him on the in route. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They send Samuel Wright. Run now with Prosky Merritt. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They kick the running back in motion. From the 21. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Daniels going to keep it. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 31, Bears 17.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Going to run again with Swift. Has a lane past the 45. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Zone read to give to Swift. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Williams from the gun. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First down throw by Williams. That's more of the gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. The ground, it's Monangai. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the third. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samuel now to return it. Jukes the defender. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of him.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Man in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Rolling out to his left. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 38, Bears 24.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They run with Swift. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 32. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
Frankie Louvu on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams to throw. Speed, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. They send a tight end in motion. Williams on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 16. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Santos' kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Try to run it with Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Now Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Williams with the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 38. Bears 31.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samuel now to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first, it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Double coverage
line.
deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
At the Bears' 35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. They'll motion Brown right. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Give him 3 on that game. And the Commanders will have a first.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun shotgun snap to Daniels. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 45, Bears 31.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But a state of urgency, got to be at sky high right now.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Williams to throw on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Trying again, following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 45. Bears 38.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First call here coming from the shotgun. Crosby Merritt on his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Daniels back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
The Bears into the nickel for third down. To throw, Daniels. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. Chicago getting set to take the field now. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, here's Swift. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 33-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They pitch it out to him here. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Looking to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Samuel now to return it. Jukes out a one-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Prosky Merritt on the carry. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now Daniels out to play action. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only gonna stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense to the line for second down. Here's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Another Washington first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders holding a 4-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. It's about 43 yards for him.
A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. He'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Here he is to throw. It's taken in by Roman Zuzek. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.